Hello everyone, George here, and as you can see we are back on F1 Clash as always. In today's video we are going to be playing the final round of the Canadian Grand Prix. We managed to make it to finals and we got through by only like 3 to 4 points. So for this event I'm gonna be using Gasly at level 3. I'm gonna be using George Russell at level 1. As for setups, I'm using two different setups. There's this one right here based on power and arrow that is used around tracks that has a lot of fast corners, and this balanced setup right here that is used, let's say, for like tracks who have slow speed corners. And yeah, I already played my first 6 races. We have currently 186 points. We are still having an advantage by like 12 to 15 points over the opening round. This round has been good so far. Didn't get any crash, fortunately. We've been having good starts. The one-stop strategy is what I'm focusing on, and let's carry on with our final 2 races, and hopefully we can get a top 50 placement. I don't really, I'm not like aiming to get a top 10 spot at the moment because it is basically impossible, especially when I'm not grinding, and I don't think that I do have the parts, the drivers, and especially the levels to compete with those big fish on top of the groups. So next up we have Silverstone. Yesterday we managed to score, I believe, 37 points around here. We had a perfect start. Normally my qualifying sessions have been between P12 and P17. So it is P13 and P17. Hopefully we can get a decent start at least in this race. Obviously I'm using the medium compound on both of my drivers, using the Tauros for Gasly, using the Rooster for Russell. And yeah, all I'm hoping for, especially around this track, Silverstone, is to get at least a decent start. If we can get, let's say, 5 to 6 positions at this moment, then we can score decent points. But you can just see both of my drivers are struggling. We're not even gaining positions. Gasly is gonna be up in P12, so he gained 1 position. But yeah, just look at George Russell. He lost 3 positions, and this is devastating. One good thing is that I can perform the strategy perfectly without like being worried about stacking, as we have a decent amount of distance, and this distance is gonna increase after 4 laps. So we should be fine when it comes to pit stops. We're not stacking, but I don't think we are gonna be able to score some decent points this time. We might finish around P9 or P13 with Russell because of the one-stop strategy, but yeah, we're definitely not scoring 37 points like yesterday's race in the opening round. One thing that I do love about using 2 different setups is that if you can remember, in my qualifying round, I had a very bad qualifying session around Imola. And basically that qualifying session was a lot different from the ones I got around Canada. And the moment I started using 2 different setups, my qualifying session have been consistent. I've been getting literally between P12 and P17. Russell is always in P17. Sometimes he can qualify in P15, but definitely he's not qualifying better than that. As for Gasly, he's always in P12 or P13, never above P12, never below P13, which is consistent. And yeah, that is just great. I'm gonna be going to try at the end of this current lap the late pit stop strategy. Hopefully we can pick up some positions, because if we're stuck behind an AI car going inside the pit lane, we're gonna lose a lot of positions, and after that there's literally no coming back from that. So I'm gonna be boosting Gasly at the moment. I have to keep conserving with Russell. And let's go for a late pit stop at the moment. Hopefully we don't miss pit. Oh God. all right. Thank God I didn't miss pit right here, because that would have been game over for us. And actually we did stack, and we are even, I went inside the pit lane before Max, but we are out behind him. We're down to P15 and P21 again with Russell, but we should be able to pick up a lot of positions right here. It all depends if Gasly is gonna overtake Tsunoda here. Just look at this, he's blocking us everywhere. Come on, Gasly, from the outside. Amazing job. The thing is, many of you have been asking me after yesterday's video, like, why are you using your highest PAGR setup while you've been talking about the fast pit time stop, and why are you not using it again? Well, here's the thing. I'm only using high PAGR setups because in contender with Gasly level 3 and Russell level 1, I can get some qualifying sessions, let's say, better than 23 and 24. And the only reason I use fast pit time setups in Champions tier is because I'm always getting P23, P24 qualies, and I'm looking to gain positions. I'm not looking to perform a strategy while finishing with 3 points only. And that's the only reason. And I do recommend that you go for a fast pit time stop if you're playing Champions, and if you don't have the recommended let's say levels, parts or drivers to compete or to get midfield qualifying sessions. So Gasly did manage, by the way, to overtake Max. He's up in P11, Russell is up in P14, but I believe this is gonna be it. Yeah, P11, P14, this should be around 26 points. That's 14, that's 11, yeah, that's 25 points, always right. On to the final race. Our final race is gonna be around Canada again. This is one of the worst tracks I have ever experienced in this game, let's say. It is gonna be a 100% wet race. So for this one, I have to go for a one-stop strategy. And the thing is, if you are playing contender, then you have to go for a 5-3 strategy, 100%. 5-3 will work like a charm for you, because in, let's say, in Junior and Challenger, the AI cars might go to pit at the end of lap 3, and the rest of the field will go to pit at the end of lap 4. In Contender, the whole field will pit at the end of lap 4, which gives you a clean track, clean air in front of you to pick up a lot of positions, and you have to boost your entire 5th lap so that you can gain that advantage while every single AI car is pitting. And the other trick is gonna be, do not service your car while pitting. Just conserve for 4 full laps, go to pit without servicing, and then you will lose positions, but you might lose around 2-3 positions only. So we had a decent start with both of my drivers right here, and this is where I have a decision to make. Gasly is the driver in front. I'm definitely not gonna be pitting with him after 4 laps, and he has a lot better tire management than Russell. So at this stage, I'm gonna be forced to go for 4 laps only with Russell, and I'm gonna be going for 5 laps with Pierre Gasly. And you are gonna see how many positions we are gonna be gaining with Gasly comparing to like 1 or 2 positions I'm gonna be getting with Russell. The undercut does not work around Canada. Never go for the undercut. And this is from experience, because I have tested literally every track let's say for example 1,000 times. I've literally tested all of the tracks. Undercut around Canada does not work. The overcut works perfectly. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing Russell at the moment for one more lap. We're gonna be pitting with him without service, and I'm gonna be boosting a bit of lap 5, but you can just see that overtaking is so bad around this track. And I believe Gasly is gonna pick up a lot of positions because I'm using the Prince boost for him. And yeah, the Prince boost for some reason is just so OP, and you can pick up a lot of positions, especially around corners. And just look at this, we are already up in P4, and we are gonna be boosting for this entire lap. We're gonna be pitting without service. We gained actually we didn't gain any position with Russell. we lost a position, to be honest. Oh my god, bro. All right, so we are gonna be boosting with Gasly this entire lap. You can just see how aggressive he is. I'm gonna be pitting without service, even though that I'm nearly at 40%, but we did lose 3 positions only. If I'm going to service, then I might lose around 5, 6, maybe 7, and from there's literally no coming back for Gasly. So I have to keep pushing him, and I have to keep an eye on the service bar so that we don't reach 0 and get a breakdown. But just look at this. Gasly is literally amazing, and the Prince boost, well, that is another level. Russell is obviously struggling. The Kappa is... we are up to P5 with Gasly. Amazing job, man. Amazing job. The thing is, the Kupa is good. It gives you a good start of the race, but in race it's not that effective. And yeah, if we can get another boost like the Prince, then that would honestly break the game. The Prince boost literally is it might like break the game. Honestly, it is so OP, and you can just see how aggressive Gasly is. So I'm gonna be boosting Gasly in a bit. Hopefully we can pick up the Ferrari car in front. Russell is still stuck in P13. He's not gonna be gaining any position. That is fine, but just look at Gasly right here. Come on, Pierre, one more position. Come on the line. Let's go, man, let's go. He's up in P4, and this is honestly amazing. 21 points, and that should be P13 around 10 points, 12 points. So that's 33 points around Canada, and that is amazing. So yeah, let's just go and see where we are at the moment. So we are currently in P16 with 244 points. You can see that this race allowed us to overtake a lot of people in the leaderboard. Gasly has been amazing, honestly. Russell is okay, but I definitely need to upgrade him. Unfortunately, at the moment it's not possible, and I'm not even getting Series 10 drivers to upgrade. So I have like Ricardo at level 2, but he's nowhere near Russell, and I would be losing points more than gaining if I'm gonna use him. So hopefully we can get around top 50. That would be amazing. I believe we did score a decent amount of points. We should be fine. That's what I believe, that's what I wish. But yeah, it's just up to tomorrow. And yeah, so that is basically gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and for your support. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow for the rewards video. And we're gonna be studying as well Series 8. So until then, stay safe, take care, and peace.